Oh, yeah, and welcome back to the Easy Comic Reader Variety Show, all the way down from sunny South Texas. How are y'all doing today? I really do hope everybody's doing well. Today's video, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to focus on two very nice, two very generous A.O.Ks from two of our comic book buddies out there in YouTube world. First one I'm going to share with you today is from old brother Josh over at Comic Book Collecting Quest. Um, he sent me a really cool, well, I'll show you what he sent me. But not only that, he asked me a very difficult question, which I'm going to do my best to answer. All right. And then we're going to take a look at a very generous A.O.K from one Mr. Graphic Man, old brother Mica. GraphicManComics. For Mica's A.O.K, we're going to have to do that probably in 3 parts. So today I'm going to share with you a stack of books that, well, I'll tell the story with all that too. So here we go. Let's go ahead and take a quick trip over to the movies. Let's go to the movie theater. Let's all go to the movies. And then when we come back, we're going to take a look at what old brother Josh from Comic Book Collecting Quest sent me. Here we go.
Light? You know Baby Kavanaugh? Now tell me, you know where I can find him?
There. At that table. He's got his back to you.
Thanks.
Two cards. Didn't hear what the bet was.
Your life? Alive or dead, it's your choice.
Let Red go. $2,000. It's a lot of money. Takes me 3 years to earn it.
Tell me, isn't the sheriff supposed to be courageous, loyal, and above all, honest?
Yeah, that he is.
I think you people need a new sheriff.
Oh man, I hope y'all enjoyed that. Cannot go wrong with any Clint Eastwood movie, right? And the westerns, yeah, right up there. All right, so let's get into this A.O.K from one Mr. Josh over at Comic Book Collecting Quest. All right, man. So I was watching one of Josh's videos, and he was talking about going over to a Kansas City Chiefs playoffs game. Hey, sorry, Chiefs. Kansas City Chiefs playoffs game, and he was talking about where he was sitting in the stadium and some of the experiences that he had. And also in that video, he was doing an unboxing of some books that he was going to keep and some that he was going to sell over on his eBay channel. Well, my focus went to the stadium story, so if you watch that video, you'll know what I mean when I in the comment I go, "Hey hippie, how much for the Rook?" Because he featured this. He featured this magazine right here, Rook number 8, and I am a fan of the Rook. I have 3 additional issues to this. This makes number 4, so I'm very happy to get it, man. I asked him that question, "Hey hippie, how much for the Rook?" And old brother Josh, he just sent it my way, and he did send a nice letter. And I don't know how Josh would feel about me reading, his personal thoughts. But just to say something real quick, Josh, hey man, you are doing awesome, brother. I enjoy listening to you talk about anything. I'll just leave it at that. He's got a cool way about just explaining things. He's a regular dude, man. He's just a regular brother trying to make it through this world and enjoy some funny books at the same time. But anyway, I put my spectacles on. Let's take a look at this, and then we're going to try to answer a question that brother Josh sent me. But anyway, if you're not familiar with the Rook, beautiful artwork, these magazines, all these black and white magazines. This story is featuring the writing of one Mr. Will Richardson, and the artwork is Luis Bermejo. Luis Bermejo, if you will. Okay, so that's the first story, and then the backup, which now I'm starting to put together, man. I'm starting to piece all this together. This is a feature called Voltar. Okay, now, Josh, you sent me some gold, not only with the Rook, but this right here. This is, of course, the author is one Mr. Will Richardson, and the artwork is by one Mr. Get a focus on that, baby. One Mr. Alfredo Alcala. Alfredo Alcala. Some of y'all out there. Alfredo Alcala. Beautiful work. Awesome story. Now I'm starting to put the pieces together. Okay. This is what we call the quest, right? Comic book collecting quest has got an awesome title because that's what we do, man. We're questing after some of these books that are not so well known. They have a very small fan base, but I know that if more people take a look and give some of these a shot, look what you're getting back. Some of these people give these books a shot, you're gonna fall in love with them just like I do. And I just want to say thank you to Josh for that. Now, all right, so a little jump cut here, man. Still working on how to record. But anyway, old Josh asked me in his letter. He says, by the way, what is your favorite Beatles song? Mine is Josh's Penny Lane. He said he could hear that every day. Man, dude, what a question to ask. One song, brother, of the entire Beatles collection. Man, I've been mulling over this. I've been thinking. When you have to consider everything that there is consider, how can you pick a favorite Beatles song? Well, I'll just say, hey, man, what day is it? And it might change. It probably will change. But I finally decided on, and I wish I could play this. God dang YouTube, man. It won't let people enjoy. Can you imagine if we could all just, anyway. Josh, the answer to your question is right there. This boy, right, from the Beatles. Why this boy? I mean, I didn't make this short. To me, this is a good example of a song that'll hit you in the heart. It's pretty much stripped down. It's just the band. It's just raw. It's cool, and I'm gonna call it right there, man. This Boy by the Beatles, sung by John Lennon. And when he gets to that part, I cannot do it right if I did, but and this boy, great song. So Josh, thank you for making me ponder for the last few days. What in the heck am I gonna say? There are so many other good ones, but hey, this boy hits me in the heart, and that is my favorite Beatles song. So, speaking of some cool songs, let's check out this next part of the music portion of our show, and that is the McCoys with Hang On Sloopy. Here we go. Hey, Josh. Hey, man. This is why I like This Boy by the Beatles. Here we go. Heck yeah, baby.
Hang on, Sloopy, Sloopy, hang on. Hang on, Sloopy, Sloopy, hang on. Sloopy lives in a very bad my Snoopy down. Snoopy, I don't care what your daddy do. 'Cause you know, Snoopy girl, I'm in love with you. And so I say now, hang on, Snoopy, Snoopy, hang on. Hang on, Snoopy, Snoopy, hang on. Yeah, 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 give it to me. Snoopy, let your hair down, girl. Let it hang down on me. Snoopy, let your hair down, girl. Let it hang down on me. Yeah. Come on, Snoopy. Come on, come on. Oh, come on, Snoopy. Come on, come on. Oh, come on, Snoopy. Come on, come on. Oh, come on, Snoopy. Come on, come on. Well, it feels so good. Come on, come on. You know it feels so good. Come on, come on. Oh, shake it, Snoopy. Come on, come on. Oh, shake it, yeah. Come on, come on. Hang on, Snoopy, Snoopy, hang on. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Hang on, Snoopy, Snoopy, hang on. Yeah, 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 yeah. Hang on, Snoopy, Snoopy, hang on.
Oh yeah, the McCoys, baby. Hang on, Snoopy, man. That's a cool, smooth tune. But anyway, y'all hang on to your socks for this one, right? All right. So, as I mentioned at the beginning of the show, I had two wonderful A.O.Ks, and the second one was from Mica, old GraphicManComics over on the YouTubes. Mica has been very generous with me. He has, I did a whole video dedicated to an A.O.K that he sent me, and he messages me on the Instagram and says, "Hey man, I'm still going through my books. Would you be interested in anything else? Would you be interested in more books?" And I was like, "God dang, you don't have to ask me twice." I'm like, "Yes, I am interested." And then I say, "Yes, sir. Thank you. I appreciate you thinking about me." And then he sends me another message, and he says, "Hey, is there anything that you don't want?" I answered him back. I said, "Mica, if it's from your collection, I want it, man." And Mica, I'm gonna tell you, man, as I go through, because this is gonna take 3 parts, man. Because I did make a video, and just me talking about what he sent took over an hour. So I want to respect everybody's time. So we're gonna take a look at this stack that he sent me. And Mica, if there's ever anything that you or anybody else that shares with me, something that I already have, or maybe for me, it's probably going to be, "Hey man, this is cool, but I know somebody who would enjoy it even more." So yeah, Mike, a few of the books that over these next 3 videos, a few of them are going to go to different people, and I got them in mind. So here we go. Let's take a look at this first stack sent over by Graphic Man. All right. Right off the bat, as soon as I looked at them, I pulled this one off the stack. We're looking at, I ain't looking at too much. I got to put on my spectacles. Got to put the glasses on. We're looking at Batlash number 6. Okay. This was the first one that I read. I picked it up and I said, oh boy. We've got the storytelling of one Mr. Sergio Aragonés, and one Mr. Denny O'Neil. with artwork by Nick Carty and Mike Sikowski. All right, so guys, Batlash, to me, I'm just gonna say, man, I read this, and to me, it is the origin story of Batlash, right? Oh man, Cowboy's life. Cowboy's life is to do the right thing, but in this case, he thought what he did was right, but it cost him in the end. If you want to know what happened to Batlash, I strongly recommend you find a copy of this book right here and read it for yourself. Cannot go wrong with such an awesome team behind it. Not going to give any spoilers here. Then from 1965, man, from Archie Radio Comics, he sent me The Shadow. Okay, now this Shadow is, of course, number 8. This is not the Shadow that we all might be familiar with from Golden Age Radio, but guys, this was a fun story. This is the second one I read because I've never heard of this iteration of the Shadow. How you doing, Dolly June? My old doggy's over here. But anyway, what I found interesting, other than the story, was this is, I guess, published out of St. Louis, Missouri, and Brother Mica might be familiar. But this story features this guy right here. Let me see if I can make it quick. That guy hires a bunch of criminals. He hires a bunch of thugs to kidnap him, and then he hires the Shadow, or he gets in touch with the Shadow to come rescue him. All for his jolly little kicks. That little weird guy, but it's a funny story. All right, then I read the Captain Atom. Oh man, from Charlton Comics, Captain Atom number. And Mica did a good job by giving me the Captain Atom Volume 2, number 86. Every time Michael sends you a book, he's got the information on the back. I just unbagged them so y'all could see these without the glare. Awesome story right here. Again, in this one, it made me laugh because when you get to the letter section, right? By the way, this is all Steve Ditko, and on the back of this, you have the Blue Beetle, which I am slowly but surely becoming a fan of. But I read both stories, and at the end of the Captain Atom story, got all the letters pages, and I could not stop cracking up because apparently, and again, I'm new to the Charlton heroes. So these people were writing in. I'm assuming they're kids. They would write in and say, "How dare you? How dare you guys change the Atom's costume?" They were mad. These kids were like, "I'm never buying another Atom comic, Captain Atom comic again in my life. You ruined the Atom." And then some would say, "Hey, but it's a good thing you started this character called Blue Beetle. We like that guy. So I'm not gonna buy Captain Atom, but I'm only gonna buy the book just because Blue Beetle is there." I thought that was funny. Boom, moving on. Brother Mica sent me Weird War Tales, and this is issue number 14. Heck yeah, baby. Weird War Tales, one of my favorite comics of all time. I love this book, and thank you, Mica. Let's keep this going. Again, we're only showing the first stack today. Power Man and Iron Fist, we're looking at number 122. Bam, baby. Again, I took these out of the bags just to share them with everybody. Some of them I kept in the bags. You don't see why. Now, take a look at this one. Funny Animals, number 1. Charlton Comics, right? Great stuff. Awesome. Let's take a peek inside here. We'll just take you to the front page. Boom, Atomic Mouse. Thank you to Brother Rob and Brother Swag for getting me more and more interested in these cartoon books. My collection's getting a little bit, it's growing on those. Now check this one out. Mike Grell and the Warlord, number 4, y'all. Number 4. Yeah, this is definitely a run. It's going to be in one of those boxes over there. I am putting this together, and I did not have this one, Mica. So thank you. Thank you. Boom. And Mica, I think you put more care into what you send than what you let on. G.I. War Tales, number 2, y'all. Number 2. Yeah, so Mica makes it seem like, well, don't get too excited. He tells me in the message, don't get too excited. It's nothing. There's nothing extravagant. It's just some books that I just wanted to share with you. See if you could use them. Look at here, The Haunt of Fear, number, of course, EC Comics reprint number 23. Do I like these comic books? Yeah, I like these comic books. You never know who's going to be featured in the artwork and storytelling from the, I guess, uncensored age of comic books, right? Pre-COVID war. But anyway, Mica sends these messages. Says, hey, man, it's probably not going to be as good as the first batch that I sent you, but hey, I just want to share. Machine Man, Jack Kirby, number 7. And so I'm like, hey, man, dude, just what, like I said, if I already have it, or if I feel somebody else could enjoy it, I'm going to get these books to the right people, like this one right here. We're looking at Charlton Comics Attack, and this is issue number 11. Yeah, this one in particular is going to a fellow YouTube brother from the comment section. He's been waiting for a long time. But anyway, so Mica, you blew me away with what you sent me. Captain America Fantastic Four number 219. Mica has this way of just like, it may not be too many. These are awesome, Mica. And again, this is just the first part of it. We got Beyond the Grave number 5. Look at this cover. Heck yeah. Bob Hall doing the work on this one. God dang it, man. Again, Mica's sending me some cool action stories. He's sending me some westerns, which we haven't seen yet. Sending me some westerns. He's sending me some horror books, war books. Man, thank you, Mica. Then we've got Gold Key, Brothers of the Spear. Oh. And yes, I do collect these as well. I got 1 or 2 of these in Spanish. All right, Brothers of the Spear. Oh, and by the way, this one is number 14. Boom. Awesome stuff, Mica. Yeah, westerns, man. Check this one out. This is my first ever copy of Geronimo Jones. All right, and it is number 7. It says, visitors are not welcome to the House of Revenge. Man, I've seen this in other people's videos. I cannot wait to crack this one open. This is going to be probably the next one that I read. But just based off of that and this splash page, am I getting a horror western book? Good gosh, I cannot wait to read it. Geronimo Jones is probably going to be one that, yeah, I'll be looking for more of that. See how that one goes. Boy, you got Hercules Unbound number 3. Whoa, here we go. Hercules Unbound number 3. More great stuff. More fun action books. There you go. Sorry about that. And I know how to hold a comic book. I did not do a good job doing that one. So, boom. Then we've got one that I've never seen before. Captain Gallant. All right. Put out by... who is putting this out? Apologize. Look at that. So, thank you, Mica. There's some comic book history. Captain Gallant, Junior Legionnaires. So, look at this. Great stuff. Cannot wait to get into the research for this. Oh, man. Still, I want to find out who put this out. And Mica probably did tell me. Let's see. I just need to get the bag and board. He does send these bagged and boarded. And I'm happy. I'm happy because look what he sent me right here. Carl Barks, Walt Disney, Uncle Scrooge. I've mentioned in some of my other videos, I am learning to love and appreciate these duck stories, especially the character of Uncle Scrooge. So, Mica, I know you are a big fan of this title, of this character, and the Donald Duck and Walt Disney for that matter. So thank you for sharing with me some of that love, man. He sent me this one, and he also sent me the Gladstone for Uncle Scrooge. Again, more cool titles to add to the growing collection that I'm getting from other YouTubers and just buying from Rob's Claim Sale. All right, here we go. We have Infinite on Crisis on Infinite Earths. The first, this is the Millennium Edition. I've got several of these Millennium Editions, and I like them, man. I mean, hey, the stories are in there being told. What more can I say about this particular story other than, yeah, big changing point for comic book history. Now I'm going to show you the ones that I kept in the bag because, dude, put them in Mylar. So he's telling me, hey, don't be pawing these books like you do some of your other books. Treat these with respect. So thank you, Mica. I am going to treat it with respect. We have Red Mask #2 from 1958. Stand back, baby. Shoot ya, man. You've got 1950s Westerns. You're talking about this is going to be a video by itself one day down the road. Thank you, Mica. Blew me away with that one. Blew me away with these two right here. I have recently come across one other issue of this, and now I've got two more, and that is we're talking about Red Wolf #7. Looky there, looky there, looky there. Dang, this one Mica says that Rich Buckler is the cover artist along with Joe Sinnott doing the inks. Okay. And the inside artist is one Mr. Sid Shores. Sid Shores. I knew that. Sid Shores. But man, Mica, cannot wait. This is one where I'm going to put together over time. And there's going to be a magical day where I will have them laid out before me. And I will say, let the reading begin. All right. So he sent me #7. He also was generous to send me issue #8 of Red Wolf. Okay, on this one, he's got Ron Wilson and also Mr. Joe Sinnott doing the cover on this. Hell on Wheels. Hell on Wheels. Oh, man. Thank you, Mica. Go look at it. One more here. He was also nice enough to send me Batman and the Outsiders. Just to give you an example of what Mica does for his collection. And when he sends them out, he gives you the information about the book on the back to make you look like an instant genius on these things. And on this one, he tells you what year it is. And on the bottom, I thought this was cool. Well, there we go. Let's bring this down. You can barely see it out, but it says this comic was bagged and boarded, and he gives the date when he bagged and boarded. Boy, talking about detail. But yeah, Mica. So there you go, folks. That is the first stack sent to me, shared to me, and Mica, from the bottom of my heart, sir, you have been very kind and very generous. I'm always just blown away by. I mean, I'm not the only recipient of a nice A.O.K from you, but the ones that you do send, I know that they're done with a lot of thought in mind. So thank you, Mica. I appreciate it. So folks, y'all check this out, and thank you. Thank you one more time, Mica. Appreciate it.
Please, give him out.
Mr. Green? Mr. Green?
Yeah.
You need any help? I just want you to know, I think you're the best ever.
Yeah, sure.
Want my Coke? It's okay, you can have it.
No.
Really, you can have it.
Okay.
A Coke and a smile makes me feel good. Makes me feel nice.
See you around.
That's the way it should be. I like to see
Hey, kid.
the whole world smiling with me. Coca-Cola and Sprite. Have a Coke and
Thanks, Mean Joe.
smile.
All right, and that's it, folks. Thank you. I want to say I appreciate you coming over to my house, sharing some cool books from some cool people. I know your time is valuable, and I do appreciate you watching all these videos, and I really appreciate you just telling me what's up in the comment section, man. It's always good to hear from you. So until next week, we're signing off from beautiful sunny South Texas. Y'all have a good rest of your week, and we will check you all down later. All right, y'all take care.